This is the BREVITÜ jumper camera bag. Hey guys, welcome to my campervan. Recently I was gifted the BREVITÜ jumper camera bag and I was asked if I liked it, would I review it? I thought, why not? I really do love this bag. I'll share my thoughts and tell you the pros and the cons. But full disclosure, I am not being paid and this is not a sponsored video. So this is an honest review and that's why I'm going to give you my pros and my cons to this bag because it's not quite perfect. But first things first, let me tell you about the pros and why I think this bag is great. Okay, so one of the pros about this bag is that it doesn't look like a camera bag, which is great when you are walking the streets of London, LA, etc., such as I have recently. And there's always this concern that you have a lot of expensive gear on you and you're wearing sort of kind of like a bright target, especially if people know what to look out for. So one of the pros of this bag is it looks like a backpack. It looks like anything could be in there, and that's what you want. And it's also quite stylish, which makes it more attractive to wear. Another great pro to this camera is that it's water resistant. When you're out and about shooting, especially in London where it rains a lot here in the UK, you need something on your back that's going to protect your gear. It's water resistant, but I don't think it's waterproof. I've not put it in any huge amount of hard rain. I think water resistant is a safer word for people to say, but it definitely means that it's going to protect your gear to some degree, more so than something else. Another pro is that there are multiple pockets and multiple holders. So as you can see, I have attached my tripod to the bottom of the bag. I've put a water bottle on the side. There's a front pocket with multiple compartments. There's a little hidden pocket behind for passport or your phone. There is a lot of placements here and a lot of ways that you can hold more gear than meets the eye. And the last pro I want to mention is that it can just be a bag. This thing can fold, remove the camera cube. You don't have to take any of your gear. If you're going on a trip, you want to use it just as carry-on, or you're packing for a weekend trip and you feel like you don't want to take any of your camera gear, then this is fine. This is a great bag. You know it's tough, you know it's durable, it's water resistant. You just want to go camping, or even if you just want to take one little camera. I mean, there are so many good little cameras that you could just pop this in. What I really love about this camera bag is that it can be multiple things. Okay, so now I want to talk about the cons, because this is just as important as the pros. Okay, so the first con I just have to mention is that it is not quite big enough for my film gear and for my X-H2S, which is something that, if you know my channel by now, is my main camera. The X-H2S is not small, and some of the lenses that I have bought and that come with it will not fit in. Because as you know, if you've been watching this channel, I predominantly use the Sigma 18-35 with the Fringer adapter. I mean, this lens is big as it is, but when you add the adapter, that's another inch and a bit. Putting this on the X-H2S, which I said is hefty, and let's say I want to bring my telephoto lens, that's two great big lenses. I'm sorry, but they are both not going to fit in, so I have to relegate one of them. One could sit in the top, don't get me wrong, but for security and safety, I would prefer them to be in the camera cube. So it's not that they can't fit, it's more would they fit in the camera cube and be safe enough for me to carry around? And the answer, unfortunately, is no. So if I am going to use this bag, it is probably going to be mainly for photography with my X Pro 3. So the second issue, the second con I have, is that I probably wouldn't take this on a trip again unless I had another bag, because I really struggled when I went to Ireland recently, only for a weekend, to take everything I wanted. In that bag, I took my X Pro 3, I took some spare batteries, I took two lenses and kept one lens on the body. They were both relatively small lenses. One was the 35mm f2 and the kit lens 18-55. Reasonably small. That was about as much as I could take. I had to obviously take all my clothes, my toiletries. I really found it quite a stretch, and being in Ireland, I needed weatherproof gear, and so with this it was a struggle to not take as much and be dedicated just to one camera and a couple of lenses. So it was a con, and so for that reason that would be why I wouldn't take it again. In review, I think this bag is awesome. I think it's really put together well, it's really thought out, it's really got all the bells and whistles. But I think it's the size that may be an issue for me. And that comes from a filmmaker's mind more than a photographer. I think a photographer would love this bag. This would be great. And in my mind as a photographer, this is exactly what I've been looking for. I have been on the search for a sling bag, and I think this is better than what I've been looking at. But when it comes to videography and filmmaking, it doesn't quite fit all of the things that I need. Like my XH2S, my Sigma 18 to 35, my 50 to 140, all of those things can't fit in there securely enough that I feel like they're safe, secure, and not gonna get damaged. I'd have to really pad out the top or get a camera cube to fit in the top so they just didn't jangle about. As a photographer, that means the top half can be food, snacks, clothes, glasses, all kinds of normal accessories that normal human beings have, keeping the bottom half dedicated to my photography gear, which I love, and I think great for small trips, great for street photography, great for anything day to day. This is what I'm going to treat this bag as, and this is better than some of the stuff that I've been looking at previously before I got gifted this bag. So if you like this video and you're interested in this bag, click the link below. There is a huge array of different colors that this bag comes in, and if you purchase this bag through this link, I will get a small commission. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really does mean the world to me and motivates me and inspires me to keep making these videos. Let's make some waves, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.